Hello, Canon EOS photographer Randall and Rueff here, and today I'm here to talk to you about the rumors of the new 46.1 megapixel DSLR from Canon with a price point of $9,000. Alright, let's go with it again. 46.1 megapixels. They have rumored, again, this is a rumor, to have changed the name from the EOS 3D, which makes sense, to the 1S. And the reason I say it makes sense because a lot of people would think, ooh, look, it's a 3D camera, it's going to be able to shoot 3D pictures. Well, that's not the case. So they changed it to the name 1S, which makes a lot of sense. At least, let me rephrase. The changing the name from the 3D to something else makes a lot of sense. Changing it to the 1S, I assume that means 1 Super. And being that the 1 is always been their flagship. The 1S is Super. So that's the rumor. We can't confirm it, but anyway, 46.1 megapixels, Canon DSLR, 46. I keep saying that 46. That's a lot of megapixels, people. That's high resolution. That's not even, we're not even talking about the video. That's photography. We're not even talking about the video quality. So there's a lot to talk about this camera. It's not rumored to be coming out until next year, so we got a long time to talk about it. Okay. I'm hoping it has built-in GPS. So we hope that's the point. But what I want to talk to you about today is $9,000. Granted, this is going to be Canon's flagship camera, the flagship camera for Canon, I would imagine. At 5 frames per second, rumored, and at 46.1 megapixels. I can't stop saying that. 46.1 megapixels. Yeah, that's a lot. It's going to be a very large picture. I mean, my question is, is it worth $9,000? In my opinion, yes. Some people's opinion, maybe no. You know, everybody, when the 1DS Mark III was out, and there was rumors of a new camera before the 1DX was announced, there was a lot of people that thought, ooh, there's going to be a camera with, you know, going from the 1DS that had 21.1, we're going to have 25, 30, 36, 46, 50 or more. So nobody knew back then. Now we've got 46.1. It's pretty much confirmed. But what we don't have confirmed is a lot of the details, a lot of the specs. 46.1 megapixels is pretty much confirmed. $9,000 is pretty much confirmed. What's not confirmed are the details, what we so desperately want. You know, file size, what kind of cards is it going to hold? How many of those cards is it going to hold? You know, how many frames per second? You know, what new features is it going to have? There's a lot of stuff that's going to be carried over from the 1DX to this camera, I'm sure. There's just a lot of information. But my point is, when this camera comes out, are you going to spend $9,000 for it? Well, let me tell you right now. One, I hope Canon sends me a free one to use and abuse, to unbox and do all that neat stuff with. If they don't do that, I'm hoping that by then I will have $9,000 to buy this camera. So that's that. Now, and the reason I want this camera is because a higher resolution means a better picture. And I'm a perfectionist. I am a perfectionist. If something new and better comes out that can make my photography better just by a higher resolution and a bigger, that's awesome. I mean, I want to make the best image I can. I'm a perfectionist in that way, and it drives me nuts that I don't have anybody the camera I really want, and this camera here will be awesome, and like I said, I hope I'll be able to get a hold of it and have one to own and use. So I'm a perfectionist in that way, that I want to have the best picture, and a lot of times that means having the best and most expensive camera. Now, that's not always the case, but it really, really helps. Okay, so I want this camera, and I want the camera that comes after it, the camera that comes after that that's even better and better and better. Okay, so let me just set that right straight as far as that goes. When this comes out, it won't be the perfect camera. There is no such thing as a perfect camera, and we're always going to be wanting more. So let's just put that aside. The question is, $9,000 for the 46.1 megapixels at approximately 3.7 to 5 frames per second. Is it worth it? I think so. You gotta remember what you're getting. You're getting not only photography but video capabilities. state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line. Now, there are some Hasselblad cameras out there, obviously, that have, in the large format area of cameras, have a higher resolution. But in the DSLR, with a 46.1 and the speed, this will be the top-of-the-line camera when it comes out. Again, Hasselblad and some of those other large format companies can do, 50 and 60 megapixels, but they're only taking one picture every 1.5 seconds. So for every 1.5 seconds, they're taking approximately one picture. Whereas this will be 46, and you'll be able to take between 3.7 and 5. So this is, in my opinion, overall is going to surpass that. Now again, if you're doing the large format, you need that 60 megapixels. Obviously, that camera is going to, that Hasselblad or that other large format camera is going to be for you. But again, those are this right here. We're talking about $9,000. Those large format cameras can cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. So that's something on the far, far side of photography. I wouldn't spend that much money on. But $9,000. If I had I don't have it right now, but if I had it and I could afford to get this and some other equipment to go along with it, I definitely would buy it. But I don't. Like I said, right now I don't. So hopefully by the time this comes out, I will be able to. But I think it's worth it. I think with everything that's going to be included, with all the digital processors upgrades by then, and all the internals and some of the the stuff that they're carrying over from the 1DX, and the improvements they're going to make from that and some other cameras, I think this is going to be the flagship. I mean, it's definitely going to be the flagship. I mean, it's going to be the state-of-the-art camera for the professional photographer, or at least the majority of them. It's definitely, like I said, it's definitely a step up from the 21.1 of the EOS 1DS Mark III and the new, was it 22.3 of the 5D Mark III. So this is going to be like, boom, baby, sometime next year. And I'm looking forward to it. And my problem is I hope I can get my hands on one legitimately, illegally. Because that's the only way you do it, people. Don't do it illegally. That would be bad. But I want it. It's just a matter of who's going to be buying it for $9,000. This will limit a lot of people from buying it because of the price point. Now, again, that's rumored. It may go down, it may go up. We don't know. But $9,000 is probably a legitimate price for what all you're getting. So, I don't know. I want to ramble on some more, but I mean, it's so beautiful, and the fact that it can do so much. It's like I've got my camera that does what it does, and this is far exceeding everything. And that's without even knowing the ISO range or some other tech specs, which I'm sure will be awesome. If it has the ISO range of the 1DX, plus all this with the 46.1, it just blows the mind. I mean, I'm just like, woo! It's awesome. And I haven't even touched it or seen it yet in real life. So, keep going, Ken. Keep making it better, stronger, faster, higher resolution. It's just, it's so awesome. I don't know how else to say it, but I just wish it was a little cheaper. Of course, we wish that was a lot of stuff. But anyway, now, what I wish is I had the money. See, it's not a matter of whether it's cheaper or more expensive. It's just a matter of I want it, and I want to be able to have the money to buy it. So whether it's cheaper or less expensive cheaper or more expensive doesn't really matter. What matters is I don't have the money to buy it. That's what. Ugh. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. I want it. It looks awesome. It'll be state of the art when it comes out sometime in 2013, and hopefully, if you want one and you'll be able to have the $9,000 or whatever the price point is to get it. I know that's the same with me. I hope by then Canon will either send me a free one, or I'll have the money to be able to buy one myself. So, I mean, I can go on and tell how awesome it looks and all that, but I don't want to. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to let myself. So anyway, until next time, I'm Canon EOS photographer Randall and Rueff saying thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless you. Bye.